Hello everyone, welcome for this Star Diary. This week I'm going to speak about my progression and the build I'm using for questing. Now that I'm level 50, I'm doing a lot of veteran adventure together with my guild. It's important to train as a group to see how teamwork is working and how everyone can work together. Unfortunately, I've not been very lucky with the loot so far, except yesterday where I got this very beautiful epic hat which give me 75 inside. As healer is exactly what I need. For my build, first of all, I need to explain you that it's a build I'm using to play together with someone. So it's not the ideal to play alone. When I'm playing alone, I'm changing some spells and I will show you and explain you how. This is a build I'm using to play with my boyfriend, which is a spellslinger, so you do a lot of DPS, and it also get the aggro, so he's kind of tanking and he's kind of fragile. So I need to have some healing to keep him alive. For that reason, I have Mind over Body, which is the long-term heal, and the spectral armor, of course. This the phantasmal armor, this gives me the time to protect him in case of a very bad moment, so I can heal him up. It's important to have this spell. The last heal, it's this dash, and I have put some points, so the dash is very long. I can show you right here. You will see that it's quite long, it covers a long distance. It's very hard to use as heal too, because if the target is moving, you really need to time it out well, and it's kind of slow, so it is not the easiest spell to use for healing, but it's quite fun and rewarding when you succeed. The other spells I'm using are basically the Spectral Blade Builder, that one, the Blade Dance for when there's a pack of mob. My finisher is the Mind Burst, which is the bird, and of course I have the Concentrated Blades. And as interrupt I have Crush. I prefer Crush over the spell called Shockwave, because as I'm playing together with someone, it's better to gather the mob in the same place rather than spreading them out. So the knockback is not the best option for me in this case. So let's see the point I'm using. I'm often changing them, but basically that's what I really like to use. So of course I'm putting a lot of point in my builder because that's the spell I'm using the most, and I like to have 3 charge of the Concentrated Blade. So I've put a point until the tier 8, so I can have I'm not using the spell all in a row unless I want to really, it's a big boss, but sometimes I'm using in the one mob on another mob, so it's kind of decrease the cooldown if you want. I've not put any point into the Blade Dance because that's a spell that's really situational, so I just increase a bit the DPS. No point here, and I like to have the long dash, so I put some point here, but sometimes I remove them and I put them somewhere else.
Double kill. Triple kill. Super kill.
When I'm playing alone, I'm changing my spell, and instead of using the Phantasmal Armor, I'm using this spell, which is the Geist. It's basically a pet that's tanking mobs for you, and with the tier 4 it gives you 60% life steal, and that health is transferred to you, and on summon also it take 100% of your current aggro, which is very nice for soloing. I'm taking off the points in Projected Spirit because I don't need to have the dash so long when I'm playing alone. I keep of course Crush, and I'm putting all point into Blade Dance because it's increased the defense with a tier 8, damage mitigation by 25% while challenging. So I'm using Blade Dance a lot more. This is the build I've been using for the video that I published some times ago about the ship hand. So you can check this video if you want to see this build in action. But I'm not using it very often because I'm not playing alone very often in this game. And I completely forgot to show you my IMP, so here they are. Nothing fancy, I simply decrease the cooldown, increase the critical hit severity and the critical hit chance, and here I put everything I could. What I find very interesting is this one, landing a critical hit with a finisher grant me a 100% chance to reduce my cooldown by 45%. This is pretty cool, especially when you increase the critical chance of the birds. And this one I find also interesting because while above 70% health, which is basically what's happening all the time, I have 20% chance to manifest a figment that deal 560 magic damage per second for 10 seconds. This is pretty cool. More DPS is always better, right? But you know, I have not put so much thought into this MP build. I've taken what I could, and one day I will work it correctly when I will be rich and I will have the money to spare for spacing. That's about it. I've not tried to DPS seriously into a dungeon yet because I'm mostly healing. I really want to train to become a good healer, so I'm focusing on that. So be aware that what I have shown just right now, it's a build to quests, but certainly not for DPSing efficiently in a dungeon. I hope you find this video interesting. If you like it, please check the other ones as well. Last week I was doing a video about my healing build. I hope you will spend a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.